Okay, happy Easter, everybody. And always we know there's a calm before the storm. We know that there's a couple court dates coming up, one this month and one next month. So, again, my husband that went missing in 1996 and 97, he married somebody else and probably pretty much anybody he could and many others that he could. So, in and out of the states, around the country, and probably right in your city. So I'm going to ask you to listen to what I have for a reading today that I got from my tarot reading of choice. And it's quite fitting to what's going on. For the past 30 years, there's been a lot of frivolous activity. Again, the burning of my homes, the burning of cars, the disappearance of children, the illegal taking of my children, and it all started in Northeast Kingdom, Vermont. Many other things that have happened in between. Just because I don't tell you everything doesn't mean it didn't happen. Those of you that are retarded enough to keep on talking shit, I know I've shut some of you up. I haven't seen a few faces or a few names appear, I shall say, on my social media lately. Maybe somebody's finally starting to listen. Hopefully they are. And if you are, God bless you. If not, well, blessed be. I pray for you. But anyways, listen to what this tarot reading is, and maybe it fits you too. But noting, I've been to every sanctuary. I was harassed in that area. I'm out here working. I'm working for all of you. So if I was harassed and I told the police about it, or I told you about it, or I told an organization about it and they didn't do anything about it, that's suppression of evidence and information. And believe me, I've got a great memory. Not only do I write things down, but writing them down helps me remember them. So again, and I'm going to let you know, again, happy Easter. And I'm so grateful that I'm no longer at Hampton Beach, New Hampshire, because the place is fucking disgusting. I don't know of any place that straight people can go anymore. It's full of fucking queers, lesbians, gays, you name it. And of course, they fucking hate on straight people. So it wasn't anything like peace and tranquility staying at the beach, okay? It cost a lot of money, but somebody's going to pay for the damages that happened. Like the loosening of the lug nuts on my tire, my tire nearly falling off. And this is all during the same time of April Fool's, people. And during that time, my boss, well, I say my boss, but he really wasn't my boss, I suppose, because he didn't pay me. He would just tell me to be there. So that would be considered labor trafficking because I felt submissive to the point where I had to be there. And so I was there. He told me to do something, and that's repeated history. That's something that I dealt with and that I thought I would never do again. But you see how easy it is to slip into those cracks, just like an alcoholic or an addict of anything else, right? Repeated history. The guy lured me in. I thought I was going to get above. Well, I'm smarter than being left with nothing again. So I saved my tip money because he didn't pay me. I don't have as much money as I should, but I'm going to because I'm going to be requesting that. Anyhow, during that time, he had told me to not come in on my regular day, but to come in the day after. So how much involvement was there with the owner of Cosmos in Salisbury? My husband that's been missing for 30 years, that notably is still in the area of the United States, New England, okay? And nobody wants to do anything about it other than suppress and hide the information. So, oh, by the way, ding dong, this is a new one. A piece of the puzzle that I found was, okay, back in 1995, when my husband first married me, he married me under the name of Donald Lowther, Lowther, Jr., from Morgantown, West Virginia. Well, just happens to be that all these years later, the night before Easter of 2025, I was in contact with Donald Lowther Jr. And so he knows who I am. We've never met, but I just let you know that there's another blessing coming. There's a picture I just showed you of the tire part that had to be replaced. The lugs, and you see that there's a Hampton Beach police officer there in another picture, right? Well, seemingly they're patrolling all the time, so how is it that nobody knows who touched my tire? And then the owner says, or the manager says, I wish you would have told me before. Oh, I did. I told you the same time that I found out. And coincidentally, he forgot. Oh, and then when I reminded him, then he remembered and said, oh, well, I checked the cameras. Okay. So then he tells me again another story. So, again, who's paying who and who did what? Oh, yes, it's been very, very quiet, Brenda Rowell. So that chick got caught red-handed, or whoever's behind that name, Brenda Rowell, got caught by their own fucking words, claiming on social media that I sex trafficked my daughter. And there you go. That's part of the gang stalking and one of the gang stalkers.
Insurance company may be going down here in this situation as well. Who next in line to cross over?
Okay, well, it was told to me, and I have filed against Social Security Administration because they hide the information, which is transparency issues, and they've got an attorney that's already contacted me who was claiming death benefits on me. And yes, on my daughter as well, I question. But yeah, who was claiming death benefits on me?
Shit. They was living a good life and everybody else off of your shit. If the judge is a person in high place, don't you think they got friends in high places that's gonna help them and shit? Okay. It's gang stalking that's still going on, coming out in reverse, but you know, the gang stalkers want to pretend like they didn't stop, but you know they still be going on with the shit. Okay? Yeah,